This is a video of my wife Margaret's 80th birthday. We organised some celebrations and we wanted something spectacular because creating memorable events I think is important. There are very few times in life where one actually has a memorable event, an event that 30 years later you can think back on and think, oh goodness me, do you remember? So we organised a couple of events. One of them was to bring our daughter Sarah across from Australia and have her jump out of a box, almost like, you know, jumping out of a cake, only in this particular case it was a parcel, like a big box. In the video you'll see the coach collect people, including Margaret and I. Unbeknown to Margaret, but everybody else knew that Sarah was hidden at the back, behind the seat at the back of the coach. And we were a little bit nervous because there's a difference between a surprise and a shock. So we tried to taper it down a little bit so that Margaret didn't end up fainting or something. But it worked very well. And we also had the idea to reproduce something which appears in the film Love Actually. So we contacted the head of the Heartfelt orchestra. She was very enthusiastic when she heard the idea, and we ended up with 10 musicians, including the singers. These sort of events, they're great fun. They're these grand gestures which my wife and I have always had between us. That's all they are. They're just grand gestures. They're just frippery. It's all smoke and mirrors. We've been married for 57 years. We were engaged 10 days after we met. It really was love at first sight. And we've had an incredible marriage and lots of adventures. A relationship is not made of grand gestures. It's made of all the day-to-day little events that you do for one another. And I think philosophically behind it is the idea that each partner should prioritize the other partner's ambitions and desires above their own. And if each partner does that, that lets both partners grow within the relationship and also outside the relationship, because we all need other things as well as a relationship. And as a result of that, we've both been able to do some amazing things, have some amazing explorations, and we've been very lucky and had a very lucky marriage, but not because of grand gestures, but because of the day-to-day, I think, care we have for one another.
Sing that can be sung. There's nothing you can say but learn how to play the game. It's easy.